Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 5th of January, and today we are killing 3 Glitch's officers while harming as few people as possible. We are dying. We are weak. We have X Glitcher. Alright, so no bash dashing today. Dying doesn't matter. I guess we don't really care about bash dashing either way because we've got 5 use self-charging slipstreams, as well as a silenced concussive armor-piercing gun. That'll help us take out the targets at the very least. And then we got a few visitors. But to be selective in where I use them. They could be very useful in the early ships because I only need a kill, not capture. But if I save them for ship 3, we can use it with the slipstream to get multiple visits out. So we'll see what it looks like. Okay, we got shotguns and explosives. Target fleas, many sentry guns, jammer gates. Don't have to worry too much about the explosives because we're not using lethal damage anyways. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, 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 deep, boop, boop. Overshot that a little bit, but it's fine. Alright, so we run through, grab a key. That key's a little out of the way. That key is out of the way in the sense that I need to go all the way around here. They're both pretty similar in the end. If I want this, I'd have to go over here for this key anyways. I could maybe go for this crate if I really wanted to. I'm not seeing a way that the visitor helps us here. One, two, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. The only way I can think of it making things... I'd have to... The only way I can think of is maybe blowing out a fuel barrel, visiting, and then returning and having an exit. But I can't even blow those out with a concussive gun. I don't think that's a good idea anyway, so we're just gonna grab this key. Apparently there's another key right there. And probably grab this, and then run all the way down to you. It is a little tempting to go for this crate, but we got slipstream and visitor for ship 3 especially will be... We don't have a way to deal with a shielded target. It is... Target flees, but you'd be fleeing up here, and we don't actually have a good... No, we can set off the alarm. We just have to be standing really close to someone. If the alarm goes off, you're walking this way, and I'm planning on going this way anyway, so I think we just set off the alarm then. And then be very careful and not get in the way. This is gonna be a little bit of a tight maneuver. Can I steal from here? I can. I'm scared. If I unlock the door at the same moment that you shoot, it's gonna do the thing where the first frame it travels like twice as far and I'll get shot immediately. So I don't want to do that. So I think we're just gonna wait. I could have done it, but I can't see how close it is to shooting because the line's going into that massive beam of light. That panel. Is it faster to just run down here? Probably not. I'm just... Yeah, I was paranoid. It would have been fine, but I wasn't sure about that. Alright, well, we can steal now. And then you don't have glitch dash or anything, so I can shoot. And you set off the alarm. Deactivate. And then, yeah, I could measure out which way. Oh, let's see. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, nah, there's no way. Going all the way around here, then up here, and then up, and then back down. Nah, there's no way. Alright, take this nice and easy. Grab from you. And then we just run to the target. Remote control and get it in place. I do have to walk all the way up to you, because the gun's only gonna do a unlethal strike. And we get a subverter grenade launcher. Alright, that deals with locked doors and shielded targets in one go. Perfect. Alright, we got them killed. And then I don't remote because that's gonna get myself blown up. I could have knocked the target or the pilot out of their chair. That would have been mildly helpful. All right, we leave for 11 seconds. All right, solid run, except for the very beginning, where we lost some time due to being scared of being shot. And it would have been fine, but oh well. Shotgun, glitch dash, 20 seconds. We made up a little bit of that time by setting off the alarm, which is not necessarily what everyone would do. Yeah, right, because normally that's pretty difficult to do with a silent gun and a no-harm day. Yeah, so we just dock there and see how it looks. It's possible that the first key is like super far out of the way, but we got a subverter, so we don't care. I noted that it was a 20-second alarm response time and then forgot. Didn't get super punished. That docking could have gone a lot worse. Okay, key is easy enough to get anyways. Crates are too far away. And then we can get down here. And only the target has glitch dash. So we just need to get into the room, shoot, and then we can take him out. But I don't think visitor's gonna be useful here. We've got an easy enough first key, an easy enough second key. We could just go straight down. Do have the slight risk of the alarm going off, because if we go down here, you're gonna keep on seeing us. And I'd prefer the alarm to not go off. I could just ignore them completely and just use the... Wait. This is timed. No. I didn't realize that. Alright, I'll start cooking them. Yeah, visitors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah. Yeah, visitors not gonna do anything for us here. So yeah, it's gonna be more straightforward if we go through here. because I don't have to dip down for this key. But I don't want the alarm to go off and have the ship go careening. You've got a shotgun as well. Now, yeah, if you go down here, hold open the door, and then you shoot, that's pretty bad. Alright, we'll just go this way for safety. Do run slight risk with you as well. No, we can just go like so. Now let's start picking up those. I'll probably lose at least one of them. And then we run down here. We can't, well, I was gonna say we can't remote because we're waiting for the grenades. But that might actually be in our favor. I think that'll preserve the grenades. And they're at a good point now. I'm picking up a couple things from you. We include the gun. So I'll try to remember that I've got grenades cooking in here. And then we'll do what I mentioned last time. And toss a thing at you. So we don't have to worry about the window. All right, so we deactivate. Start making our way this way. Use a quiet gun. And then use this one because it's the other one we have that's loaded. We get a stealth shield, neat. Gun. And then we can give you a kill. We will kill Hope. Match speed. And we make our way out. All right. Good run for that one. And off we go. After letting it unload. All right, 9 seconds. Very nice. Okay, now we got 3 full visits for ship 3. We got a way past shields. And we've got a way past being seen and shot. So we should be fine. And there's our shields to worry about. Target flees. We'd have to get to the telepad, but we can drop a grenade, a subverter grenade on the telepad. So we don't have to make it all the way to the target. So like they're there and the telepad's usually here. Yeah, right there. So we just gotta get in through here and then through here and then either out through the telepad or out through the window. Probably the window. Yeah, that seems doable. And I'm making a verbal note to remember that I have cooking grenades. Target flees, so it's not orbiting. Oop. Oop. All right. And so yeah, that's a pretty good cooking time for them. We'll need at least one gun to set off the alarm. Don't immediately need the grenade launcher. Actually, we do need this immediately to get in here. And then we can slipstream. All right, perfect. And then, yeah, might as well pick it up. All right, I'm maintaining the slipstream effect now by going back and forth because once this subverter goes off, it will actually remove my slipstream effect. There we go. I doubt that affected the sentry gun. Yeah. But I'll turn it off anyways. Okay. We've got a tracker. We've got a tracker. We've got a stealth shield. But right in front of them, we've got a crash gate. And that's exactly where we need to go to take out the telepad. That's actually a significant issue. Cause like I could like visit over here and then run past them. But then once I get to this scramble gate, I could do like a visit, run past them, and then a visit past this one as well. That's a potential option. I do need to pick up one of these, at least one of these keys at some point. I could also potentially do a visit down through here. Okay, visit down here, visit subvert. And then a subvert for you. That's gonna cut it a little close. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be fine. That might be fine. All right, we're gonna go. There's certainly a way to do this without stealing this key card, but it's going one room out of our way to save us a lot of headache. How do I do this? So yeah, I forgot about X Glitcher. That actually simplifies things quite a bit. We can go around you. We don't even need this key. We can visit here, probably visit here, go around you, visit here, leave a subverter, go out through here. And I'm now realizing I should have had the pod moving. All right, so we can stealth shield. We visit. Yeah, I think that's correct. We don't even have to go down, actually. We can just go up. Yeah, and that gives us a little bit more time without tracker to get the pod moving. We can just go straight up here, actually. Okay, glad I checked for other avenues. And if we wanted to be reckless, we could just walk up here and potentially be completely safe because they're 2 rooms away from us. They're just barely within our range right now. But if we went to the top, we could have been safe. All right, visitors almost back. But I think our bottleneck is going to be the pod getting in place. So we're going to keep running this way. Remote control, and just try and get it fast enough so that it collides. Well, the opposite of collides with the ship. All right, we're good. And then we visit, and so we could use the telepad to get out, but we can also just run out and know exactly where we need to pick ourselves up. We lay down, I forgot to set off the alarm. I guess we'll do that now. The ship will stay loaded while I've got the visitors going on. So we don't have to worry about the alarm not going off. Slow and course correct. We'll have the visitor back soon, so we don't need to be exactly in place. And then, yeah, unless something weird happens, The telepad is hacked. Target flees. And we can just get in here. The ship will stay loaded. And we only need to kill, not capture. Yeah, double checking things. That seems good to me. And we're using all of our visitors. All right. And there we go. Making sure to turn back time because we are a minute over. And there we go. All right, feeling good about this. You had like a very minor loss of time at the beginning of ship 1. Just maybe something I could do a little bit faster in a couple of areas. Maybe didn't need to get the key on ship 3. Yeah, there's a couple ways that I wouldn't have had to get the key on ship 3. But that was also not very much time lost, so. Oh, but 7-2 ekes out ahead with a second to spare. Yeah, that could be slightly better interiors or better docking or pickups or what have you. But 7-2 coming out ahead. Yeah, 29 seconds on my end was already pretty strong. So, well done, 7-2. Alright, yesterday we have me eking out ahead by 1 second with 24 seconds and a 5.99. 7-2 coming up in second. Cassandra in third, Basil in fourth, and Razdal Batchter in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And especially nice job to me and 7-2 for being the sole perfect style bonus. Peoples. Yay. Go us. Alright, that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.